But lightweight by itself is not a reason to buy a ladder. It's got to be sturdy. This high-low ladder weighs in at 11 pounds, but it will hold a 330-pound adult with safety features built into it that I believe make it to be a better ladder. Now, the story is this. We have no reorder. We've got it at a great price. We've got it on Easy Pay, and when they're gone, they're going to be gone. I want to introduce you to a special lady. How are you?
How are you?
You look like a bodybuilder.
I know. How are you? Good morning.
This
I think
is
it's
Erica
still morning.
Swineford. Erica is a busy mom of 6 children.
Yes. Yeah.
And I know you. You're independent. You're not going to wait for your husband to come home or a neighbor to come over to help you.
Yeah.
To lug a big ladder out of the garage to do something like change a light bulb in a recessed fixture.
Exactly. That's just it. So you don't need a handyman anymore. You can be handy mom or handy Grammy, like I like to say about my mom.
Grammy. That's
right?
nice.
So you can do it yourself because, like you said, Dan, this is from Hailo, a German company. They make these really in small batches and send them over the most they can make at a time to us at QVC. But it's 11 pounds. This is an 11-pound ladder. So it's his ladder, it's her ladder, but it holds up to 330 pounds because it's made from tubular aluminum, which is super lightweight but super strong. So it's really the best of both worlds.
Today is the last day that we're going to be able to make it available at this price, and we are under $100. I challenge you anywhere in the country to find the high-low ladder for under $100, but today is today. Now, we're going to talk, and we're going to start at the bottom, and we're going to show you all the different features that make a difference on that high-low ladder and what makes it safer. This is the standard size rung of a ladder.
Right, so we just took this off of, a wooden ladder like one you probably have in your basement or garage, but we want to show you the size difference here. The treads on the Hailo ladder are actually 5 inches deep. So you can see how much extra space. Look at that extra room you have for your feet. Yeah, they really feel like steps. So you don't feel like you're balancing, and trying to teeter-totter as you climb the ladder. So that's the very first thing. Then as you climb the ladder, you see this great shelf. Now this is great if you are painting and you want to put a can of paint, or if you're washing your windows and you want to put a bucket of warm soapy water. But every high-low ladder, this top shelf is also a step.
If you notice most step ladders, and by the way, normally there'd be another rung a little higher up, right about where your knees go. And that becomes awkward. And always on that step, there's a little sticker that says, do not step on the step.
Right, exactly. Do not use top stair. So I don't know why other ladders put the stair there.
Yeah, why put the stair there?
High-low, they want you to use it, and that's why they make it such a generous size.
By pulling that step out, it allows her to come forward. She can rest her lower thigh on this, which is a tool caddy. And she's got a handle to hold on to as well. You're much more secure.
I absolutely am. And this is what so many of our reviews speak to, is this cradling feeling and this handle, because
you feel safer.
You feel like why doesn't every ladder have a safety handle? Right. So when you're standing on here, you're at the top, you're reaching above your head, which is what you do on a ladder. I have 3 points of contact with the ladder now. I have both feet on the ladder, and I also have a hand on the handle. So I feel secure. I don't get that kind of vertigo feeling that I used to get on other ladders. That's typical. I feel secure. I can reach above my head and know that, I have that contact with the ladder, so I'm not going anywhere, and it just feels a lot safer.
Now, usually when we think of a ladder, and by the way, this is going to give you enough reach.
Right, it's about 31 inches, so I'm 5'4". I can easily reach my 9.5-foot ceilings at home to change a light bulb or dust the ceiling fan.
Normally a ladder like that's going to reside out in the garage. And I've sold thousands and thousands of ladders, and we have great stuff. But sometimes just a little additional weight of the bigger ladders prevents you from feeling comfortable bringing it in. So what do? We basically improvise.
Right.
We grab a chair from the kitchen, try to stand on that. Or we stand on something else that doesn't make you safe. This whole thing weighs in, again, at just about 11 pounds, but a 330-pound adult can stand on this thing.
Right, isn't it great? And this is what I love too. It comes fully assembled. So when you get it, all you do is take it out of the box. Hailo loves this ladder. They back it up with a 10-year warranty for you.
Which is almost insane.
It is. And here's the way you open and close it. I love to show this because there are no tricks. There's no special thing.
There's no little spreader bars to pinch the living daylights out of your fingers.
No, you simply just lift this top stair, and that folds your ladder. And then to lock it into place, you just open it up and then you tap that tray into place. That locks it. So that's really all there is to it. My bracelet fell off, but the ladder is secure. So I love that there are no, special buttons or features to kind of know or tricks. All you do is fold it and then unfold it. It locks into place and you're safe and secure.
Well, it comes down to this. Real life requires reach. And it's the light bulbs you've got in all of your fixtures.
That's right.
It's dusting stuff that you couldn't reach before.
Right. Or maybe just reaching that shelf above your refrigerator, right, where you try not to put stuff that you use very often because you know it's a pain to get to. All those places. And this is really, I say it's a ladder, but it's independence, right? Because now you can do it yourself.
The other factor is when this thing is folded up, it takes up very little real estate.
Right, about 5 inches deep. So you can store it even under a bed if you want to. But, we keep ours right in our garage outside of our mudroom, inside your coat closet.
I have a little pantry closet.
Yep, perfect.
And it's tiny, but mine resides there all the time.
So I'm pretending I'm changing a light bulb here. I'm not really changing it, but I just want to show you the reach that you get on this ladder. And if you're somebody like me who always used to
that's
say,
10 feet. 10 feet
I used to say, hey, text my husband and say the light bulb above the fireplace in the family room is out. Can you change it when you have a chance on Saturday when you're home?
Right.
Now I can do it myself. Or if it's the fire detector that starts beeping at 11 o'clock at night and nobody else is there, now you can get to it yourself.
That is true. The battery on a smoke detector never goes out unless it's late at night.
It's never a convenient time.
That's funny.
And you can just travel around with this around your home, and that's why we love it. So from changing light bulbs and batteries to maybe cleaning, or maybe it's just redecorating. Maybe it's something fun like changing, your seasonal decorations or the star on top of the Christmas tree at holiday time. It's so simple and easy to use. Or maybe it's just that top shelf in the master closet that you can't reach that sweater that you want to wear. This is going to get you that reach because, again, it's about 31 inches high. So if I'm 5'4", I can easily, reach my 9.5-foot ceilings at home. It's not a problem at all.
If you have one painting project to do this summer, then the ladder makes sense. And today makes even better sense to get it. And I'll tell you why. Today is the day that you can buy it for under $100. That price goes away at the end of our day, and we always, because we broadcast live, we say the end of our day is just before 3 a.m. East Coast time, but that doesn't leave out our West Coast audience. But we don't have a lot of them in the inventory, and I don't have a reorder, and I'll tell you why. The materials that these are made out of, this is lightweight reinforced aluminum. The cost of aluminum in the last few weeks has gone through the roof. They can't produce them at a price that makes them attractive anymore because we have to ship them in from Germany. So what we've got is all that we can get. We are looking for other lightweight ladders and have not found this quality.
Right. Hailo really is, it's an international company, but they're known for lightweight ladders. This is what they specialize in. So
this is also, and this is for home use.
Right.
This is ANSI and OSHA rated. Those are two industrial ratings that usually go on the types of ladders that professionals would use. Your contractors, your plumbers, things of that nature. They make a good product. I own this thing.
Yeah, and so many of the hosts do. It's funny.
Mine isn't pretty anymore. Mine has some paint on it.
Definitely, because you use it. That's the thing. This is a ladder you're gonna use. We have one of the, I would say, we have one of those 30-in-1 ladders that does all kinds of different things.
And I love it.
That's my husband's ladder.
It's out in the garage.
It's in the shed. He uses that. I'm not gonna use it. I'm not gonna drag it out. This is our everyday go-to ladder. For me and my husband, he used this to build floor-to-ceiling shelves in our garage and used it in our basement as well. It holds up to 330 pounds. So even though it's lightweight and I'm kind of tossing it all over the place here, I want you to know that it is sturdy and secure and will hold, up to 330 pounds. So you can feel secure and know that you're going to be able to use it.
Number one cause of injuries in our homes is falling. We tend to improvise when we don't have easy access to what we need.
Right. If you don't have the right tool, you're grabbing the island from the stool from the kitchen island or the dining room chair, and we don't want you to do that. We want you to be safe and secure and be able to do the things you need to do.
Over 500 have been ordered again this morning. That means that we are getting limited. This may be your last opportunity to pick it up. I apologize, but we just can't get them back in. There's my buddy Dan. And Dan's, he was a college football player. He's a big guy. And that ladder, the fact that you get a full platform here to stand on, if you're going to be doing a project that takes a little time, when you're standing on a rung that only supports part of your foot, it really becomes uncomfortable.
Right.
With this, you feel like you're flat-footed on the ground.
You absolutely do, and it comes, again, fully assembled, so there's nothing to do once you get it home out of the box. You know, you take it out, you're ready to go. Hailo backs this up with a 10-year warranty, so they stand behind the ladder, as well as the customer reviews. You know, it's not just the customers that love it, but Hailo loves it, and they know that it's a great ladder, and they want you to feel peace of mind in getting it.
I'm not comfortable at any heights at all.
Right.
I mean, I'm just...
And a lot of people aren't, yeah.
I will never overcome my fear of heights. This thing, when you've got a handle to grab a hold of, even if it's just one hand, and the fact that her feet are firmly planted on that platform, gives you an opportunity to feel much more secure. And again, a regular wooden step ladder that wobbles, oh man, my shirt about pops out of my chest.
Yes.
Or my heart, yeah.
And because this is secure, but it's so lightweight, you're going to use it. You're going to grab this instead of a less safe option, which is maybe the stool from the kitchen island or the dining room chair, because this is easy to grab. And you can go upstairs, downstairs, from room to room with it because it's so lightweight. Again, 11 pounds. I like to say, you know, there was a baby born a couple weeks ago in the news that was 13 pounds. So this is lighter than some newborn babies. Just think of that. But it is really just lightweight and easy to maneuver.
I kind of like that. Weighs less than a newborn baby.
Right, some newborn babies.
Have you seen this before, Carolyn?
Oh yeah, I actually
Come on over.
used it yesterday to climb up under my arbor and trim my climbing roses.
Perfect.
So it's light enough I can carry it from the inside the house all the way around out to my rose garden and climb up.
I've got, you know, you're talking about the articulated ladders. Little Giant is a manufacturer.
Yeah,
and I own two different Little Giants. One I use every single day to get to the hayloft to feed livestock, and the other one is the one that we use on project. But it does weigh a little bit more.
Yeah.
There's times when I need to get that.
Right.
But this is the go-to. And this is the only one that resides within the house.
Well,
it's in the pantry.
It's so steady. I mean, you can climb all the way to the top, and you hold on to here, and you don't. I'm reaching up like this with my pruners, cutting my roses, and with gloves on and stuff, and I don't feel like anything's wobbling or I'm going to fall off. So
all it takes is a ladder to shimmy a tiny little bit, and I'm done.
Yeah. I love this thing. I use it all the time.
Me too. And my mom uses it all the time. She's 67. Hopefully she doesn't mind me saying that. But
it's a
she
young
saw mine
67.
and she was like, I have to have one of those. So I gave her mine and then I got my own again. But yeah, she uses it all the time too, inside and outside. It's just, I always say this, it's a ladder, but it really is independence because it allows you to do the things that maybe you were having to ask somebody else to help you with before.
And there's no need for it.
Right.
The deal here is what we've got is what we have, and that's all we can get. Today is the last day at this price. If we do still have inventory tomorrow, it will be $140.98. We've just got it at a better price. We're $40 under retail.
I know. And
I like that.
It's definitely, if you've bought a lot of ladders and you only use them occasionally, and sometimes they're hard to figure out how to do the different, unfold them.
All the configurations.
They're heavy. This one you'll actually use a lot. I leave this in the house. I mean, it's so skinny when it's folded up.
In the pantry.
Stick it in the laundry room or whatever.
Yeah,
and
fit
then
it
just
anywhere.
get it out and use it to,
Thank you.
Yeah,
anything.
hey, thank
Always
you.
a pleasure.
Yep, happy climbing.
Thanks, Erica.
Happy climbing, I like that.
So
this is fun. We had Susan Lucci, we had puppies, we had everything.
We had a great show, and you actually get to leave the same time as me.
Yeah, that never happens.
I have to say, happy anniversary to my husband. It's my 29th wedding anniversary today, and I know he said, he just texted me and said he was going out to buy me a surprise.
Yeah, you better.
I think it was the Susan Lucci Pilates chair. That's what I want. All right, so Dan Wheeler is coming up next with an hour of Susan Lucci, and then In the Kitchen with David follows that. Have a great Sunday, everybody.
Thanks, Carolyn and Dan. Hi, happy Sunday morning. Are you ready to get in shape? Today's the first day of the rest of your life. Also, summer just began on the 21st. We can rock that body. We can get you in shape head to toe, and all you need to do is sit on the Pro Chair, Pilates Pro Chair, and now it's the Max with the handles. We've got a great value. It's our today's special value.